Hello guys. Panic in Aso Rock as End Bad Governance movement in Nigeria says new rounds of nationwide protests to be announced. The group said the protest was undergoing internal reflection, re-evaluation, reorganization, and rebuilding in order to come out stronger during the next round of nationwide street protests. Hello everyone, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for stopping by. If you're just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. The End Bad Governance in Nigeria movement, Lagos State, has described the 10-day protest as the first chapter in a long-drawn struggle to end bad governance in Nigeria and replace it with good governance at all levels. The group said the protest was undergoing internal reflection, re-evaluation, reorganization, and rebuilding in order to come out stronger during the next round of nationwide street protests. In a statement jointly signed by Hassan Tiwa Siweto, Adegbenga Adeniji, Adamama, then Sheyi Akinde Adewale, issued on Friday. They said the movement started that within a very short period, new rounds of nationwide protests could be announced in order to continue the fight until all demands are met. The movement urged all progressive, radical, and socialist group unions and individuals who played crucial roles in the 10 days of protest to remain steadfast despite the climate of fear and repression, even as the movement continues to consolidate for the battle that impends. In many parts of the country, including the bustling mega city of Lagos State, the first few days of the protest produced a condition of partial strike, with schools, government offices, banks, and official institutions shut down and vehicular traffic stopped. Additionally, the fact that the protests compelled President Bola Tinubu, who initially considered our agitation unworthy of its attention, to address a national broadcast on Sunday, 4th August 2024, is an indication of the power of the movement. However, we note with dismay that this protest has unfolded in an environment of a severely shrinking civil space and outlines of a budding civilian dictatorship. Everything was thrown at us to vilify, demonize, and criminalize the right to freedom of assembly. In addition to threatening to unleash mayhem on us, including the deployment of the scared Oru masquerades, the government in Lagos and a few other states arm-twisted the judiciary to obtain court jurisdictions, restricting the right to peaceful protest to designated parks, and by so doing, limiting the ability of hungry and frustrated Nigerians to freely express their displeasure at the state of things. We are happy to inform members of the public that the movement, together with its team of lawyers, is making legal preparations to challenge these fraudulent anti-democratic rulings and vacate them. Peaceful protesters were calumniated, and a right to protest itself criminalized. Security agencies procured false security reports and fake intelligence about the so-called foreign sponsorship of the protest, all to equate protest, which is a civic obligation in a democracy, with terrorism. In Lagos State, A plankton pump conveniently placed at Ikeja, a few hours before the start of the protest, was allegedly defused by the police, all part of a plot to create panic and force protesters to stay indoors out of fear. This is alongside other acts of deliberate misinformation and disinformation carried out by the government in direct violation of the Cybercrime Act. For instance, letterheads of youth and civil society groups were forged by the state and non-state actors to either call off the protest before it started or suspend it while it was on. In Lagos State, for instance, a certain barrister JP, whom we now know to be a secret agent working for Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, pretended to be a protester and went on live television on Sunday, 4th August 2024, to announce a suspension of the protest. Also, the states and non-state actors deliberately spread rumors that the organizers of the protest in Lagos had written a letter to the Commissioner of Police informing them that the protest had been suspended. Of course, this is not true. Sadly, this one of the many examples of how low the government and security agencies went in a desperate bid to undermine and sabotage the protest in Lagos State and other parts of the country. This is aside billions of naira distributed in almost every street across Lagos State by ruling party, faithful, and government officials in order to derail the protest. This is interesting that nowhere across the country did the police and security agencies make an effort to arrest any of the known and unknown face who threatened peaceful protesters, including those who tried to sow ethnic division by targeting people of the southeastern extraction. This is spite of the fact that some of these threats are on record. Okay, guys, you've all heard it now. The End Bad Governance movement said is undergoing internal reflection and a re-evaluation, reorganization, and rebuilding in order to come out stronger during the next round of nationwide street protests. They said they urge all progressive, radical, and socialist groups, union, and individuals who played crucial roles in the 10 days of protest to remain strong despite the climate of fear and repression, even as the movement continues to consolidate for the battle that impends. So this is just to inform Nigerian government that they are not done with the protest. So they said they are coming back stronger. Okay. So guys, what's your take on this? Let's hear from you. Kindly drop your comments below the comment section.